ladies. Welcome to the first episode of Thursday's Tea with me, Tia Jones. I'm so excited about this episode because it is the start of my series that I'm going to be doing called the College Girl Series, where I'll be giving you inspiration, empowerment, and encouragement to equip and empower you to become the best lady that you can be as a college student. And today we're talking about new beginnings and how to navigate whenever you do not know exactly what you want to major in. So this episode is dedicated to college freshmen. Yes, those of you who are going to be entering into your freshman year of college. I first want to congratulate you and say that I am so excited about your journey as a college student. It's going to be great. And although you may have not had an opportunity to walk across the stage this year due to COVID-19, it's still something worth celebrating. And I completely understand where you are, right now and you wanting to walk across the stage. I get it. Y'all, I just graduated from school with my master's in communication. So yeah, unfortunately, my commencement ceremony was pushed back to a later date, but it's all going to work out for our good. I believe the good is going to happen out of it. I believe the best in it. And technically, now that I think about it, it's not so unfortunate overall because it's going to work out. It's going to work out for you as well. So celebrate right now because you were in school for 12 years, almost 12 years, up until this point, of completing your high school requirements and getting your diploma. So I, again, congratulate you. So now what? Now you're getting ready to enter into a new beginning. And I just wanted to address those of you who do not know exactly what you want to major in right now. I want to start off by sharing that I graduated from high school in 2010. I know I look like I'm about 12, not 12, maybe 18 or something. I don't know, maybe 20, I don't know. But I actually graduated in 2010. I just knew that I was gonna be living it up. I was grown, could nobody tell me nothing. I'm grown, I'm about to go out here and do me. I'm about to have this house. I'm about to get this car, okay? Your girl went to college eating ramen and unsure of what she wanted to major in. That was me. I had no clue what I wanted to major in. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what made me me. And so my basis for choosing a major was based upon what other people around me were interested in doing. For an example, there were a lot of my peers that were talking about working in the medical field, and I had a close family member who was a nurse assistant. So I felt like for me, okay, I'm just gonna choose the medical field. Plus, I felt like that's where the money was at anyway. Totally not a good foundation for choosing a major whatsoever. So I first want to start off by saying, don't choose a major based upon what I did. And you may ask, so how do I choose a major? Well, there are practical steps that you can take to achieving that and to discovering that. But the first thing I want to let you know is that it is perfectly okay for you to go into your freshman year not identifying a major just yet. It's perfectly fine and it's perfectly normal. In 2016, I decided to go back to school as a full-time student. And I took my first communication class. And for those of you who do not know, that is actually what I majored in, communication arts. And so when I was in this class, I met a female who came up to me and she just was telling me, I'm a freshman. I have no idea what I want to major in. I'm panicking. I have to, I don't know what to do. All of my friends around me, they know what they want to major in. And I feel stuck and I feel weird. And I told her, it's going to be all right. I actually went through that myself, and it took a while for me to identify exactly what I want to major in. Now, I'm going to say that same thing for you. It's going to be okay. I've been there. You're not alone. It's completely normal, as I've said. But you can actually discover what it is you want to major in, and you don't have to be stressed while you're in the process of figuring it out. So you may ask me, how? I'm going to give you some tips that will help you discover what your major is. You ready for the first step? Let's get it. Okay. So the first step to identifying your major is to relax. To relax and know that you are not the only freshman who has not declared a major just yet, and it's perfectly fine. It's all right. So the second step is to focus on what it is that you can do right now as you're in the process of discovering what it is, or as you're about to start the process of discovering what it is that you're supposed to be majoring in. And you focus by looking at exactly what's in front of you to accomplish today. For an example, you have your core courses that you have to complete. You have, or your general courses, you have your maths, you have your science, you have your English. You know, these are the things in your history. These are the things that you can be focusing on right now as you are in the process of identifying exactly what it is that you want to major in. And the reason why I say focus on what's in front of you now is because you don't want to be distracted. You don't want to go to college and lose focus. And we're going to be talking about that later, what happens whenever you lose focus, when you don't have a direct path in front of you. But for right now, I would just say that you want to start focused. You want to keep in mind that you're there to get an education. And so that's what this is about. As you're moving toward discovering what it is that you're supposed to be majoring in, you are focusing on what is in front of you, and you're actually making progress, because when you make progress, you won't be stagnant. You won't be just sitting there stressed out because you haven't declared a major. You get what I'm saying? Okay, good. So the next step that I want to share with you is, as you are continuing to maintain focus on your general courses, you also have a certain amount of electives that you need. And so I want to encourage you during this time to really take advantage of your electives. You want to write out or type out whatever it is that you use to record things, journal it, however you see fit. You want to make note of those things that you actually believe that you enjoy doing. Prior to me declaring a major, I actually took courses. I took marching band, I took art, and from there I just learned that I'm into the arts. You know, marching band music is it's a part of me, period, the end. You know, I grew up drawing, and so I figured, you know, I'm just gonna take art. Maybe I'm gonna become an artist. No, sis, no. No, it wasn't for me. So after I took art, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna move on out. Graphic design, art, any of that, that's not for me. And so, when I did that, I kept getting closer to what it is that I was supposed to major in, and that helped me to identify. I actually wrote out some of the things that I like doing. I like talking. I like encouraging others. I like speaking. I like being in front of people. I like being on camera. And that lined up with communication. In addition to that, within my career, and I'll share my story a little later, but I actually joined the military. And within my career, my NCO would volunteer me, and NCO is a non-commissioned officer, which is also a supervisor. But at that time, he would volunteer me to do different things, such as taking photos of the battalion runs, or narrating promotion induction ceremonies, little things like that. And I found out that although I was voluntold to do those things, I actually ended up enjoying those things. And later on, when it came time for me to choose what major was for me, I was able to line up my experiences and the things that I actually enjoyed doing with a particular program of study. So as you're taking advantage of your electives, you also want to get involved on campus. You want to get involved in things that interest you. And I'm not talking about things that are going to steer you down the wrong path. I'm talking about good things that will help you in your future, that will help you to become the person that you are created to be, and the professional that you are created to be. That is what I mean by getting involved. Because through that experience, you'll be able to realize and identify what is for you and what is not for you. What is that good thing and what is that, oh, this is for me kind of thing, you know? So that is going to help you when identifying what it is that you're supposed to be majoring in. So step 1, breathe. It's going to be all right. You're not alone. 2, focus. You focus by looking at what's in front of you. Your core courses, your general courses, your electives. You get involved on campus to get that experience, to explore what it is that you actually enjoy doing and what is for you. Very practical steps that you can use that will help you along your journey to discovering exactly what it is that you want to major in. So I hope that this brought clarity to you. I hope that this has encouraged you, and I hope that it puts you at ease along this process, because I know how it can be, and I want to be that encouragement that I wished I had, but I had to learn how to encourage myself. So I'm here to encourage you, and we're going to be getting into some more content. It's going to be good content, y'all. I'm at the edge of my seat waiting for the content that I have for you all, because truly I want to help you, and I want to share what I've gained throughout my 10-year process of completing school. So I'm looking forward to you journeying with me. If you have not checked out my blog yet, inherbeautyblog.com, you want to check it out. I'll leave all of the information in the description below. And I also have a book too. So we'll get into that a little later throughout the episodes. But for right now, I just really want to congratulate you and say that I'm excited about your journey, and give you these tips that will help you identify exactly what it is that you want to major in and stay focused while you're in the process of doing so. So I look forward to going on this journey with you all. If this episode has inspired you, I want to encourage you to subscribe, because you do not want to miss the content that I have coming for you within the next few weeks. Sis, it's about to be on and popping, okay? And you don't want to miss it. So go ahead on and hit that subscription button below so that you can be notified when I drop another episode. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.